In the industrial outskirts of a small city, there was a train that ran at midnight, only once a month. No schedules showed it, and its track was never recorded on any map. It appeared without warning, running silently through the night, and everyone in town knew how to avoid the tracks at that hour. Some say if you saw it, you'd feel a cold hand grip your chest, like death was watching. But Jacob, a 17-year-old thrill-seeker, thought it was all a urban legend. He and his friend Matt decided to catch the midnight train one October night, figuring it would make a perfect scare for their YouTube channel. They set up their camera and waited, the quiet stretching out until the whole area seemed frozen in eerie silence. Then, from the darkness, it emerged. The midnight train rattled slowly down the track, but this was no ordinary train. Its windows were coated in thick red grime, and through each window they could see shadowy figures pressed against the glass, faces twisted in silent screams. Ignoring Matt's growing fear, Jacob approached the train, his camera recording every detail. But as he did, the train slowed to a halt and the door creaked open. Inside, it was filled with people who looked wrong. They were deathly pale with sunken eyes and tattered clothes, staring at him with expressions of pure agony. And then, as if on cue, every one of them turned to look directly at him. Suddenly, something seized Jacob's arm, yanking him forward. Matt tried to pull him back, but it was as if an unseen force had paralyzed him. He watched helplessly as Jacob was dragged into the train, his screams fading as the door slammed shut. The train picked up speed, leaving only the echo of Jacob's final desperate cries in the night air. Matt stumbled back in shock, unable to process what he had just witnessed. Then, as the train vanished into the darkness, he noticed something on the track. A single photograph. Picking it up, he saw it was an old, yellowed image of Jacob. But in the photo, Jacob looked decades older, his face sunken and twisted, eyes wide with terror. From that day on, every month, when the midnight train rolled through, Matt would go to the tracks hoping to see his friend again, but all he ever found were more photographs, each showing Jacob older, thinner, his expression more tortured, as if he was being aged by something inside that train. To this day, Matt swears that one night he'll go back and finally board it himself to bring his friend back. But the truth is, he knows the train won't ever let any passenger escape, because once it has you, you will be locked in there forever and you will never be able to return.